Hey there, wonderful souls. Today marks the first day of our 12 Days of I journey. And what better way to kick it off than with the magic of idea? You know, when we talk about ideas, many picture a spark, something that ignites inside you, right? But not all ideas come with the same spark. Some are kind of crazy, a bit wild, and that's perfectly okay. Yet there are those special ideas that just don't feel like a spark. They feel like you're on fire. They consume you, take over your life, your thoughts, and new emotions start swirling around them. Excitement, empowerment, inspiration. Ideas are the heartbeat of innovation, the soul of creativity, and without them, life would be pretty dull. Picture it, March 2020. Where were you? Depending on the date, I went from super happy to super sad to scared, asking myself, what's next? I paid close attention to each of those emotions as they wove their way into each day. Now, that what's next question was the one that really came out of fear, turning my life upside down. Let's fast forward to April 2020, a month that felt like a phoenix rising from the ashes after the trauma of a tornado and the world shutting down. That's when the spark was lit. After so much chaos, all hope was not lost. It was only the beginning of my journey into an idea that would consume me. You see, sometimes it's the darkest moments that give birth to the brightest ideas. April was the genesis, the inception point of a flame that would grow into a blazing fire of purpose and passion. In the midst of uncertainty, an idea emerged, an idea that wasn't just a passing thought, but a calling to turn adversity into an opportunity, to transform fear to fuel, and to light a path towards a brighter tomorrow. But how did this spark turn into a wildfire? Well, it all started with a client I nabbed earlier that year during a conference while I was knee deep in venue sourcing. She swore off agencies after being burned. No pun intended. Cut to the pandemic knocking on our doors. I called her immediately as we were in the selection phase of her next conference. Back then, we all thought COVID would just blow over like a gentle winter breeze. Well, little did we know. April 2020 became the turning point. The spark ignited in the aftermath of a tornado in Nashville, and the world put on pause. I asked my client a simple yet game changing question. What's your next step in the process if the world was open? She said site visits. We both knew that was wishful thinking, but my background in TV and film industry coupled with hotel experience sparked an idea. Virtual site tours. I promised her a solution in a week. The internet search for virtual site tours was like hunting for the perfect snowflake in a blizzard. Almost impossible. Frustrated, I shared my quest with someone, bemoaning the lack of platform for seamless venue sourcing with visuals, 360 tours, and video walkthroughs. Their response? Well, build it. That was the ignition. The spark of Virsitour burst into flames. The idea of a platform where visuals, 360 tours, and video walkthroughs could revolutionize venue sourcing became a reality. As we celebrate the 12 days of I, remember that sometimes the craziest ideas born out of adversity can turn into something extraordinary. Subscribe to our channel and be part of the Virsitour journey as we unfold the magic of ideas that light up the world. See you tomorrow.